This is going to be such a fun segment. I'm so excited about this one.
Because it's Friday, so you know it's time for us to do our weekly roundup where we review all the hottest headlines from the week.
So joining us to hash it all out are the hosts of The Read, one of the fastest growing podcasts on the web,
How
Kid
cute are
Fury
you?
and Crystal. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
All right.
Thanks
Well, you're
for
not going to
having
read
me.
us today.
I know, please don't.
You won't.
No.
Okay, but you will explain what The Read means.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
But before you do that, tell us
yes.
all about your podcast, because it sounds like you all keep it very real, very 100, as the kids say.
Yes, exactly as the kids say. I think that's just how we are. The Read actually started because Christopher Morrow approached us about, well, he approached me about doing a podcast, and I said that I would if I could have my good friend Crystal do it with me, because I know she's funny, and so I wanted us to do it together.
Okay.
And so that's how it started. And it's been
It just
a blast.
kind of blew up in our faces. We didn't expect, you know, for it
It's
to
really
take off
blown
like
up.
this.
I
so.
mean, it's huge. Shannon, you were telling me that it started off only 3 months ago, and
Right.
it's already...
It started in February. We've
And-
done 14 episodes.
But the
Yeah.
thing about it was in 3 weeks that it came up to be the second best comedy podcast on iTunes and in the top
we were
10
number
overall.
one.
Yeah.
One, two.
Wow. You will get
So
right if you
3,
don't get it
2, 1.
right.
Get our numbers together.
Wow.
I'm
Just kidding with you.
But that's
yeah,
important
we're
to know.
very proud of how successful this show has been. It just really took off, and I don't think we could be more pleased about it because it's so genuine. We just go in the studio and have regular conversations
Like
that we
we
always
always
have
do.
with each other.
Is that the secret? Just regular? It's not just regular conversation. You guys are
No,
hilarious
this is
as
how
well.
we talk
No,
to
this
each
is-
other.
yeah, it's literally how we talk all
It's
the
not
time.
scripted. We
Not
don't
scripted.
know. He picks out the entertainment topics, and I don't know what he's going to talk about. And I pick out the listener letters, and he doesn't know what I'm going to talk about. So it's completely off the cuff, and it's really just a genuine conversation between the two of us.
Well, it's clear you guys are really close friends now, but how did you guys first meet in the first place?
Twitter.
On Twitter, actually.
You were
Really?
kidding.
We
Yeah.
started following each other on Twitter a few years ago, and then
I love that.
a year or so ago, we met up in Atlanta for New Year's, and we've
Yeah.
been friends ever since. And so when I moved to New York, I basically just really
Forced
drug
me
him.
to move.
Really?
I was like, you
Yeah.
have to leave Miami. It's time for you to come to New York City
Wow.
and start doing bigger things. And so we did,
Yeah,
and
here
now
we are.
yeah.
You were kidding.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Such a great story.
We're gonna write a movie about it. It's so cute.
Such a movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe it if it didn't happen to me.
Love it. All right, so since you all are the best at reading.
Wait, we
By
gotta
the way,
explain that,
what
too.
does reading mean?
A read, it's a term that came from the gay community, but it's basically when you get someone together and let them know what the real is, when you tell
Okay.
someone about themselves. It's not always aggressive, sometimes it's calm, you might
Yeah.
just politely
You can
let
have a
someone
gentle
know.
read.
Yeah.
But is it always
Right.
negative?
Right.
Like, you gotta get this together?
It's always correcting something.
Yeah, it's just correcting someone.
so it's not like you
It
look
doesn't
very
have
nice
to be
today.
negative.
Right.
Okay.
You know.
But you're helping them.
It's like, I want you to
Right.
live your life right. That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
like that.
I'm
exactly.
going to use that. I want
Live
you to
your
live
life
your life
right.
right.
All right. So let's get to the reads of the day, shall we?
Yes,
Let's
let's get in. Okay, Beyonce, she's auctioning off a
Uh-oh,
chance
look
to
at-
be her intern
Yeah.
for $25,000. Would you pay that or not?
I would not pay that because I don't have that.
Right. That is
Is she worth $25,000?
And
the
then
opportunity
some.
to intern.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
It's kind of insane that most interns are not paid at all, period. And then, you know, there are people willing to pay $25,000 to be her intern. Like, that just speaks to how amazing she is.
Right.
I can't say
mean,
anything bad about her
What
ever.
is it
She's
about?
perfect.
You guys love Beyonce. You're obsessed with her. What is it about her that just gets
Girl,
you all
I mean,
drooling?
She's flawless.
Where do you want to start?
Yeah, where
She's-
would you like to begin? I'm sorry. Like,
Do we want to go with the 4 #1 albums?
Do you
we
wanna
want to
go
go
with
with the flawless tours?
the way
Do we
she
wanna
walks
talk
with a
about
vengeance. It just
the
doesn't.
excellent
Everything.
music? Do we need to talk about how she's dominated since she was 16 years old? Like, she is just
Okay, so
everything.
clearly you love her, but let's move on to
love her.
another
She walks
pop
with
star.
a vengeance. I love that.
What about Lady Gaga? One of her fake bedazzled fingernails was just auctioned off for $13,000. Would you pay that much for her fingernail?
I'm sorry.
The answer is no.
No,
The answer is
I wouldn't pay
absolutely no.
$13,000.
Would you pay $1 for it?
No.
I mean, it's a discarded acrylic fingernail. What? I mean, unless you're some insane Lady Gaga stan who's gonna use it to make some kind of potion that'll make Lady Gaga, fall in love with you.
Right.
I don't think you have any use.
I figured that it
for
was
her
probably
fingernail.
$13,000 because there's probably like some sort of drug residue underneath it.
Wow.
Or like bacteria. I don't know. I just don't see
maybe
why.
that comes with some cocaine.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I don't know why you would do that.
No.
Well, let's move on to Michael Douglas. Now, he
Okay.
recently revealed that he contracted lung cancer because he decided to put his mouth in a certain place. Can you please tell us, isn't that something you should take to the grave?
Yeah, that's one of those things where, like, homie, I don't think I would have told that story.
Yeah, TMI.
Like, I think,
Too much information.
yeah, like,
I mean, first of all, I don't think that Michael Douglas really knows how he got that cancer. Yes, I think he tried to say that he got HPV, which led to the
Correct.
cancer, which is possible, but I don't believe you,
he
sis.
worded that really poorly, that whole situation. But all that aside, that's really the type of thing you would just keep to yourself. That's just,
Right.
people just do not need to know that you got cancer that way or that you think you got cancer that way. Yeah, that's a personal secret.
Personal
Yeah.
secret.
That's between
there's
you and Jesus.
There are some other personal secrets.
You said that's
and
between
Jesus.
you and Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Speaking of personal secrets, A-Rod has maybe just been exposed for his personal secret because he's being accused of using performance-enhancing drugs. Now, do you think he should be suspended, tossed out, given a chance to explain what?
Crystal loves sports. I don't care.
Well, when I moved to New York, I decided to become a Yankees fan because I wasn't a fan of baseball before. It's like the only sport I don't have a team for.
Okay.
So I know about A-Rod, but I think it's a little hasty to, automatically call for a 100-game suspension or, these other punishments being tossed about if, there isn't actually any proof that this all really happened. I think it's all still kind of shady and the area is really gray, and so I can't really call it.
Didn't
at
he
this
sleep with
point.
Madonna?
Yes.
Who didn't
should be
sleep with
suspended for
Madonna
that.
though? Like that's not even like
She's a
a new
material girl.
thing.
Yeah.
Anna Reed.
He should be suspended for that.
He
That
should be
was-
suspended for
God.
sleeping with
General
Madonna. Okay, moving right along.
I can't. You see,
You are a trip.
he's a
Okay.
mess.
Gross.
So Lindsey Vonn, she's at the CFDA Awards in a lovely Cynthia Rowley dress, and the Olympic Committee sends somebody over and asks her for a urine sample, and she has to deliver it right there. What would you all have said to somebody if they rolled up on you at the
you looking
biggest
that
night
fabulous.
of fashion
Well,
and asked you
listen.
to pee in a cup?
The
Like,
thing
how does she
about-
even, like, she has to go hike that dress up, or what is she
Yes,
supposed
she
to
had
do?
to hike it up.
Dirty
Listen, the
bathroom.
thing about Lindsey Vonn is that she's an Olympian. She makes Olympian money. She makes endorsement money. She signed, this is an agreement that she has with the Olympic Committee. She knows that she has to do this. So it's completely different for Lindsey Vonn
Crystal,
to have to.
what if someone rolled up on you?
Okay,
and
but see, that's different because I'm not under agreement with anybody. I wish somebody would come up to me and ask for a sample of something. Like, girl, I'm in Target. I'm not giving you, like, for what? No.
Target.
But if you're Lindsey Vonn and, this is for the Olympics and they want to make sure that the games stay clean, then
That's
you go to the
embarrassing,
bathroom and
though.
hike up
Yeah,
your
it is
dress
very
and do it.
Because
Okay,
if
so
I was there, I would have rolled around on the floor and laughed at her.
Oh, right. No, I don't know how the people around her kept their composure because I would have died
You
laughing.
would
Like,
have
girl,
died
Well, she did it.
that's embarrassing.
Oh, and we got to talk about Michelle
and
Obama.
we have two more stories, so let's have
Yes.
a few more minutes with you guys. So
Okay.
Michelle Obama,
She
was-
read somebody.
She read somebody.
Yeah.
She did.
Sure did.
That's right.
So she was giving a speech, and there was a heckler in the audience, and the heckler kept interrupting her speech. Michelle Obama wasn't having it. She not only paused and said, she either leaves or I leave, but she got up in the woman's face. Is that appropriate for a first lady to do?
Absolutely.
Michelle.
At
Absolutely.
100%. You know what's not appropriate? Running up on the first lady like you're going to do something.
That's
Who do you
what's
think you are?
inappropriate.
This is
Right.
a private event. Keep it cute. You paid $500 to get into this party, and then you want to jump stupid to the
Act
first
up.
lady? No. The answer is no. I'm so
You're lucky
glad.
she did not wrap her hair up
Uh-oh.
and just, you know what I mean? Because
just
she's the
pull
first
out
lady.
resin.
But she probably went over to that person and was like, look, sis, you keep it cute.
Like, we're not having
We
any
don't have time
mess
for
today.
this on today.
Did you see her Chicago come out?
I did. I saw, and yes, and she, the first lady used that very cute read on this young woman. Was like, listen, it's you or me.
One of these things, this is what I don't do.
Come on. Like, I'm getting my money. The Secret
Anyway.
Service will roll me right on out of here. It's
Right.
not, this is a hair flip, so
Wait,
I can
wait.
go.
I'll take my bangs
I
and I'll
don't
hit
care.
the street.
Okay, we got to move on to the last story because you guys are hilarious.
I'll take my bangs and
And
hit
good-
the street.
That's it.
Me and these black cut bangs are out. I don't have time for this mess.
I think Lola said the other day, don't let the bangs fool you.
Exactly.
Oh, y'all don't know me.
Okay, what about Grandma, 84 years old, and won the lotto?
How does this all
Am I the only one jealous here or what?
No, because I feel like at a certain age, you should just stop playing the lottery. Because what are you supposed to
Thank
do
you.
with
It's just not
$560
fair.
million when you're 84?
Right. It's
Like-
always people who are 30 minutes away from dying who win the lottery.
Dang.
Every time it's somebody
It's
who's
just
like,
not fair.
like, what are you gonna do? All you can do is put in a will, you know, where you want that money to go. How much are you really gonna enjoy at age 84?
No,
sucks.
you're
It
just
just
going to leave it
seems
to your
like-
cats.
Right.
Let me get a million.
Karma.
Let me get a million.
Right.
Well, something tells me you all will get a million at some
Yes,
point very
don't
soon. Because you
worry.
two are
Oh, well, Lord
hysterical.
When the book comes out, the
Thank you.
movie, the reality
Exactly.
show, you'll be fine.
Oh, well, from your
You
lips to
better
God's
come
ears.
back. Now
we
that
get
you both live
10%.
in New York, you better come back. Now, really
Absolutely.
quickly, where can we catch your podcast?
You can catch it on iTunes if you put in The Read and search for it, or Kid Fury Crystal. It'll come up, so you can subscribe there every time there's a new episode. You can just download it.
We're also on Stitcher and SoundCloud, and the show has a website. You can check us out at thisistheread.com.
This is
All
the
right,
Read.com.
well, we'll continue to listen, and you'll be back. Thank you.
You will
so
definitely
much.
be back.
Okay, thank
Or
you.
you will be read.
Get me together.
This is Arise Entertainment 360.